Sunday, I think that guy is handsome a little bit. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to gearing up for game number 9, getting silly up in the booth. But Instinct is really on a roll after that last one. Let's see if they can carry that momentum into game number 9, capture the flag on Onslaught. Remember, here on Onslaught, it's going to be the first team to capture the enemy's flag 5 times. And, of course, it's all about the battle rifles. No power weapons on this map. We're going to get this game started off with, let's go to Roy. He was really heating things up, the most positive player for his team, and he also had the most hill time last game. I'm really expecting Instinct to take this game, only because they've really started to heat up. Their shots are on fire right now, and this is a pure BR game.
Yeah, I think, you know, after that last game, I can see why you're saying that, but I don't know. I just can't bet against Final Boss yet. I feel like maybe once they felt that that game was out of their reach, you know, they started to gear up for the next game. I know you don't ever want to admit that, but I've seen it happen before. Big thing right here, it's going to be aggression, going to be a good opening start. And again, don't forget, we've got a lot of skill on both of these teams, so I don't think the BR advantage is that much of a big deal. I think it's going to come down to the breaks and the persistence.
Right now, you see Pistola top middle. He is a beast when he's up there. He is probably the hardest player. Him and Roy both are the hardest players to kill up there. And he's almost close to a 5-star, I think. So his BR is heating up, which is great news for Final Boss.
And you also got FearItsself position top middle. Meanwhile, it looks like Victor X is going to be pulling this flag. He's got the cover fire. Roy, the only member alive there for a moment. Lunchbox in bottom middle gets the double beatdown from FearItself. And now we got the first flag of the game in the hands of Final Boss there on the scoreboard.
In a game like this, you know, this is fast and furious, so you can't get too freaked out by one cap. But what you don't want to let Final Boss do is string a few together. And then also, Final Boss always got to look out for those counter caps.
And Ogre, too, just picked up 3 straight kills. That's going to allow his teammates to get in position for a spawn camp. You got Victor X running around down low. I got your pistol as we switch over to him. It's positioned up top B, and FearItself will be helping out bottom middle. Here looks like another flag set up here for Final Boss, and you see Victor X tossing it out as bait.
So far, I've seen Final Boss literally just running through this Instinct team. It's pretty embarrassing for this Instinct team. They keep running underneath their base, and Final Boss just keeps basically manhandling them right now.
Victory X keeping the flag alive, running at bottom A side. He's going to be taken out by a grenade. Ogre, too, he's still going to keep spawn camping over at B, and Pistola's coming off the spawn at A, trying to keep that flag alive.
The other thing, it seems like with
Pistola just lost it to keep the flag alive, guys. Out BR'd Elamite, and now we got it. Oh, the flag stopped one more time.
Don't forget, we've seen Instinct do this time and time again to people on this map. Again, Final Boss, though, seems like whenever they're pulling the flag, there's a plan where there's somebody pulling it, somebody falling right behind them. They're not just sending a single person into the base to pull the flag so far. It's working out pretty well for them.
4 down for the first time this game for Final Boss. Instinct on a counter cap opportunity. Lunchbox moving that flag down A side, and he out-BR'd the player in A tunnel to keep this one alive. Here comes Instinct. And there we go. Instinct is on the board, 2-1. Final Boss still with the lead, but Instinct still has retained map control here, Chris.
Yeah, Onslaught is a game you can string together a bunch of caps together. You can keep map control, and either team can definitely get flag runs, just like what we're seeing right here.
We saw Roy toss it to Elamite. Elamite missing the jumps, but it doesn't matter. It's all tied up. 3 minutes into the game, both teams have 2 flag caps.
There was about 15 seconds between those 2 caps. It seemed like Elamite, one of the best flag runners on the planet, did exactly what he needed to, even with that little fumble on the jump.
And now we have Final Boss, so they come charging right back, all 4 alive, and they're all 4 at the Instinct base. Guys, this one is going to go back and forth like a teeter-totter.
This is, I was going to say a heavyweight fight, but I know you like teeter-totters more. This is exactly what I wanted to see out of these teams, though. Letting it all hang out, going for it, not being, not thinking about and turtling down, trying to protect the flag, just extending themselves and laying their gameplay. Look, another flag out again for FB.
Pistola's going to clean up the kill. Victory's going to watch his back. If Pistola dies, Victory will finish it. Elamite doing a great job of staying alive, but Final Boss is able to get the flag back to the base. Can they put this one in?
Huge play out of Elamite right there.
And here we go, Lunchbox jumping in for the return. There's Pistola, and Pistola beats him to it. 4-2, Final Boss with the lead.
Pistola is playing incredible right now. That kid has been top middle, and when he's not been top middle, he's been helping put it in caps.
And here comes the flag in the hands of Roy, so Instinct down 2 caps right now. They're trying to put in one more. Roy fumbled it. The flag is stopped, but Lunchbox is able to put it in. 4-3, Instinct right back in it. Keep in mind, Final Boss is 1 flag away from becoming your Raleigh champions.
I don't think I've ever seen so many caps in such short of a time in this game.
All right, and here is the 5th and final flag cap. It's in the hands of FearItself. Can he put it in? boss, you're wrong.
Look at Ogre 2. Look at that.
And with that win, Ogre 2 becomes the most winning player in MLG history, and what a way to finish off the series. Plus 10 with 17-7. Final boss puts an end to Instinct's run.
Huge play right there out of Final Boss. A great final game from both teams. Victory X finally gets that win. That was amazing. That's exactly the way we want to wrap up this event. Great play by both teams. Let it all hang out there.
All right, well, we will wrap up the event after a quick commercial break. Guys, stay tuned. We're not done yet.
The 2010 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit is brought to you by Dr. Pepper, Doritos, Big Flex 4 Shavers, and Matador by Jack Links.